Meaning is meaningful. Well, obviously, but let me try to explain to you what I mean by that. I'm going to give you an analogy, a little obscure, but just stick with me. Think of your 3 most frequently used emojis. Probably something like the laughing emoji for when something's funny, the frowny emoji for when something's sad, the poop emoji for, well, you know. But what about the emojis that don't have as much meaning or as much purpose? My girlfriend and I were talking one night, and she had brought up this topic to me. We started just rambling on about random emojis that had random meanings, and we had stumbled upon the bell emoji. We were trying to figure out something that could go along with it, and they had decided to come up with, I don't remember exactly what they said, but it was something along the lines of, "You are loved." I thought that was such a unique thing, taking something of lesser importance and giving it more meaning, giving it more purpose. I began to think, how can I put this method of meaning into my own life? I try to do as much as I can in high school, and some of that includes doing stuff that I love, like student teaching and directing black box plays. But throughout the year, I started feeling like everything I was doing just to say I did it. What was the meaning? I had been in this slump for quite a long time, and when you're in a slump, you can do a lot, but that doesn't make you happy. I can say I did a lot for myself, but that doesn't mean I did a lot for my meaning. I used to think for the longest time it did, but it didn't. Then I decided to sit down and think, why do I do the things I do? It's because I want to be known down the road for not being scared to put myself out there. I wanted people to see the confidence that I have so much. The confidence I want to put out into the world. Then I thought to myself even more, why did I want this confidence so much to be put out in the world for people to see? And I remembered the boy back in middle school who wasn't the most popular, maybe didn't dress the best, didn't have the coolest hair, coolest games, and he was picked on. But he never said anything because he wasn't confident enough to stand up and say what he liked, what he enjoyed, what his passion was. Then I found it, my meaning. My meaning was confidence. If I showed enough confidence to other people, I could show them that they can be as confident as they want. People who felt like they were alone, who couldn't be themselves. So, when I direct or student teach, that's what I go for. I go to help people, to show them that they're not alone. And when I go and do something, I go and do it out in confidence, or else why am I doing it at all? And ever since I figured this out, my life has been more peaceful and happier than I've ever been in my entire life. So, one thing I'm going to ask you guys is, what is something that you do in your life? What drives you towards it? If you can't find that out, I suggest you find that meaning. And if you cannot find that meaning, then why are you doing it at all? Thank you.